Hi everyone, it's Rachel here, and I haven't done any more since yesterday of this sort of folder here, except for all I've done is stitch around the tag that we did, and this tag I put a little bit of ticking on top. So that's all I've done, and I chose this tag to go in the front. Isn't that cute? I don't know if there's a reflection there or not, but I did want to do a little bit of decorating on here. I'm not sure what I want to do. I was thinking maybe some sort of textile, so just let me lean over here and grab my very messy basket that's out of control. Look at this, that's the basket. You can't see the basket. And then I've got this as well here. So I don't know what I want to do, but I thought maybe here we could have, it will need to sit under a book too, I think, because obviously the cardboard does curve a little bit when you sort of put glue on it and stuff like that. So what I'm thinking is I want to put just a little cluster or something like that there. So I'll pull out a few bits and pieces. I think I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I know what I've got that I never used. I absolutely love that. Can I part with that? Oh, it's not going anywhere at the moment. Oh, I think that should just go there. I don't think I need to do any more than that. So I think I can glue that down. Oh, and I've only got one more glue stick. Oh, no, here comes another one. Oh, no. Can I keep it under control? No, no, no. Here it comes. Excuse me. I really apologise. They're very strong. When they come, they're very strong. So we're going to glue this down because I like it. I wanted to put this somewhere. I'll be very sad if I send this off somewhere. But oh, dearie me, now I need a tissue. Steffi, can I ask you a favour? Yeah. Could you bring me a tissue, please? Okay. I just sneezed and now I need a tissue. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Thank you. And I'll try not to blow. I'll just turn your volume down just in case I do blow, but I'll try not. I'll just dab. I'll do a little blow. I don't have a cold. I just sneezed. But I don't want to sniffle. I don't like sniffling. Okay, so I really do think I like that there. Okay, I'll clean my hands with the wet one. Okay. So I think that's going to be, and now what else, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over like that. And I've got my crocodile out. And, oh, this is very scary to use this on screen. I'm not the best at it. So anyway, I do measure, but I am going to be a good girl and measure because I don't normally measure, do I? I'm just looking for my pen. Here we go. So let's see. Sometimes if it's, okay, so 3.5 plus 3 would be halfway. Is that correct? Let me try in centimetres. I might do better in centimetres. Let me see. Oh, gosh, I have to use my brain. So 19, half of 19 is 9.5, 9.8. So 9.8 is about there. Doesn't really matter, does it? And then I need to use, I need to open it. Okay. And then I need the big one. And I'm not very good at positioning it. It sort of slips about the place. Oh, no, that's perfect, I think. I've just done it. There we go. So you put your hole with one of these bits. You decide there's a small one and a big one. It's a really cool machine. And then I think I could put, oh no, maybe we'll use one of these. I think one of these gunmetal, this gunmetal colour would be good in here. It's kind of like, it's not quite silver, it's more gunmetal. Oh yeah, I think that's going to be good. And then you use this thing here and you go like this. I think this is what you do. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Anyway. Just, there we go. I do like them. I think I'll put them everywhere. Just going to give it another squeeze just to make sure I got it right. Yes. Okay, that's it. So there you go. It's so simple to use that machine. Don't know why I was worried about it, but there it is. It's just more when you put your hole that you get it right. Now, why won't you go back in your spot? Get back in there. What is going on here? What have I done wrong? I've done something wrong. I can't. So that's that. And you close it and you push that and it stays. Now, why won't it go in? I know. I might need to flip it around. That's what it is. That's it. It goes in there. Close it. And it stays in that nice little box. And it wasn't even that expensive. So I was very impressed with that. Okay, that's going to go there. I'm going to put something in there to tie so that this will stay down. And I think if I put it under books, this will be less rigid and stay down. I think it's so pretty. I'm really happy. Someone asked me, I'll answer it in the comments. This is that Magnolia Hotel or whatever it's called by Stampery. It just was a scrap of that left over. And then on this side, I was thinking I might grab my, I think it's this one, my label book. I was thinking to do it like as though you were going to address it on this side sort of thing. So I was thinking a nice big, not that big, that's way too big, but a nice biggish sort of label would be nice there, to like as though you were going to send it to someone. So I could use one of these types here, which I quite like those. Oh, this one's even quite big, or that one. Maybe I like that one more. Put that there. And then I thought it might be cool to put a few stamps, and maybe, it's all coming to me as I'm speaking, I might even put a bit of stamping on there. So I'm going to put the label. I can't find my other glue book. I don't know what I did with it. And I prefer the other one. Excuse me. Oh, I prefer the other one because this one, it's that kind of rough sort of paper, and within seconds it sticks to the other side and peels off on the front if you don't change super regularly. I don't want to cover all of the arch. I think I'll put it there. I don't want to cover that bit there. So that's that. I do like that. And then I'm going to get some stamps. Now, where are my stamps? Stamps are this one here. Okay. And let's see what... Oh, yeah, these are the stamps that I like. All that fabric there. I pulled that over and then I went and got something that I'd already made. So, let's see what stamps. We need some... We might put a few stamps on. I love that stamp. It'll be nice on there. And, oh, maybe I should have them all from the same country, do you think? Probably. That would probably be a smooth move to put them all from the same country. Might have a one of these. And one of those. No, I don't like the red one. I'd like the blue one, but it's not Italian. So let's see what we've got. Oh, here's another one. What about well, maybe not this one. This one's not working for me. That one, and that, yes, those. So I'll put those on there, I think. And I need to do some stamping, I think, as well. So let's glue these down. I don't want to take too long because I'd like to do something, not something too overly done or anything like that, but just maybe something nice to put inside. I'm going to put that like that just to be different. And I do feel like they need a little bit more extra stamping on them. So let me just see here. I've got a basket here where I haven't put away my stamps, so I don't think I have. Just let me have a look. Get that one. I wonder where my other ones are. They must be in there. This is my go-to. And then I just want to see what's in here. Now, I know it's annoying for some people if I'm not organised, but sometimes you just can't always be 100% organised for a video. Well, if you're me, because sometimes the idea evolves as you go. It doesn't happen automatically before you start. Well, not in my case anyway. So you just have to bear with me if I... Oh, now I haven't cleaned those ones. Oh, I was looking for those. Okay. Now I need to find... I think it's here somewhere. There they are, brown. I think I want brown. I'm going to do just a little bit of stamping. Just a little bit, maybe. Yeah, maybe put that in there. Let's move everything out of the way. Okay. So poor Steffi, he's a little bit stressed working from home, really, because you know what bosses are like. Oh God, I didn't press it. Gosh, I didn't press it. No, there we go. Like that. Don't want to put too much. Just a touch, just a titch, as my mum would say, a titch, just a titch. I like that. Okay, well, I won't put too much because we don't want to go over the top. We like it as it is. I don't want to ruin it. I'm scared of stamping. Okay, and then I did want to stamp that. I love these date ones that I got. Yep, that's going to be good. And where will I stamp that? Let's stamp it. I don't know. Where to stamp it. Come on, Rachel. Oh, I think I put it there. Done. Yes, I like that. And then I just wanted to do a little bit of like something like that, bit of postage stamping with my... Oh, that's gross. Ooh, it's even like gooey. I need to... I've got some alcohol. I have to give that a clean. It's just gross, that block. Do I have another one that's more pleasant to look at? I don't. Well, I'm not going to use the block because I don't like it. It's dirty. It's greasy. I'm going to just stamp my stamps. I know these are already cancelled out stamps, but you can't see it anymore. It's sort of faded off. I don't want to do too much. I think that'll do. Okay. Oh, I probably should put, instead of chucking it, I probably should put it back where it belongs. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Right. That's my box of things, so I didn't have to go back always into the cupboard over there to find those. Okay. You go down there. There we go. Right. So that's that. I'm not going to do too much there. I might, however, let me see what I've got. I'm just looking in here. Sorry, I should show you where I'm looking. I don't think... Did you see how quickly it got into a mess? I think that will be overkill. I don't think I'm going to do any more on that side. This is my main side. I like this side. Okay, so my next job is to make something to go in it. And what I was thinking, like now while I was doing other stuff, was maybe I'd like to just sort of make some sort of... I've got to grab Steffi's papers. Oh, there's my nice glue book. I don't want that glue. Look, you're rejected. This. Get Steph's papers because we need those. And what I might do, so I was thinking I could use a Daphne's diary as a base, but in these books here, there are pages like that page. That's just a plain page that I could use as my base. Why not? Rather than throwing it in the garbage. So I need to find my scissors. That one can go over there. Found my scissors. I'm going to trim this down. I'm actually going to trim it. If you want it to be perfect, like I could use my ruler, or you can use your trimmer and be more perfect. Okay, so we've got the papers here, and now what we're going to do is get this, and I'm going to fold it like so. Now I'm hoping that I'll be able to get this video done today. It depends how elaborate I become. Might become elaborate and there might have to be another part. So that's going to be what it's going to look like. Okay, so I'm going to grab some paper. I might actually, the external part I'm going to collage. That's what I'm going to do, because we haven't done any fun collaging. Actually, Gail mentioned to me when she commented that she hadn't seen me doing collage. She enjoyed the collage video because I hadn't done it for a while, and she's absolutely right. Absolutely right. I haven't done it for quite a while, so let's collage the exterior. So yeah, it might end up being a two-part, another part video, another part to it. I might have to have a part where I make the other goodies, because it's now becoming an elaborate project. Now, if you don't have a crocodile, I don't know what you call them, I just call it a crocodile, you could also just stitch on some sari silk, or if you had like a book awl, you could just sort of, what do I want to say? If you had a book awl, you could just sort of punch a hole in there and then put your fabric through. I would just actually just stitch some sari silk on there if I didn't have a crocodile. Well, that's what I used to do, because I only just bought it. So there you go. And I think I'll just overhang it and then trim it off. But I'm just going to, I think I might put that up there actually. So I need something else. I've got all these lovely bits and pieces too that can be used in the, can be and need to be used. So let's put that one first. Now I better go on Amazon and order some glues, because that's my last stick. I thought I had another one, but I have been madly gluing lately, so there you have it. Now that one's going to go there, but I need to put something there, and I think I'm going to grab another type of book page. I had some lighter colour ones. I might have used them for something. Oh, here we go. These ones, they tore out poorly. Look at those lovely grungy brown edges. I might have to just stick the whole thing in and keep those straight edges, because they're nice and grungy. Oh, I think I like that side even more. Look at those. Okay. It's kind of like when you're, I should always check the other side. I usually do. Oh dear, I've ripped it. You should always check the other side. It's just like when you're walking, I don't know, like when you're visiting somewhere touristy, and like you're in an old city like Rome or Florence, and you're walking down the old streets. I always, I don't know if Lulu remembers, but I would, and I say it to other people too. I always say, look up. Even in my town, if you look up, you often see a window that's open, and you'll see a frescoed ceiling or something. I mean, you do have to look down as well, because Italians are not always the best at picking up the poop. Sorry, I said it, the dog poop. Yes, some of them, well, they're getting better. Let's just say that. But quite often, you might walk in it, so you've got to be careful of that. But you do need to look up. Looking up is a good thing, because you might see, you might notice that a building has that graffito, which is like the tone-on-tone sort of frescoed sort of look on the outside, especially in Florence. Or you'll see inside windows that have beautiful ceilings or frescoes and that sort of thing. And the other thing I always say when I'm walking around anywhere that's old, especially, or no, even in nature, like if you do some of the nice walks in Sydney or in Australia, there you always look backwards. That's what I'm trying to say. Look back and see what view do you have from the back, because it's quite often as beautiful when you look back looking forward. I don't know if I totally confused everybody, but anyway, just making up conversation while we're going along. Not concentrating absolutely on what I'm doing. No concentration. So we'll put this here. I must remember I still have to make another friendship page for Carol. Don't know if I'm late. Don't know. Doesn't matter. I'll send it anyway. It's not for, I don't know if it's for a drawer. I don't think it is. But anyway. Okay, so that's that. That's glued down. Might start to go cuckoo after a while. Okay, so, and then I think I might like a bit more of this paper. What fun. Right. So I'll glue that there, and then I think I'll have a look at some of the other papers. That's nice. Yep, I might have to do another video, I think. Talk about long project Rachel. That's what I am. Just call me long project Rachel. I think I want something, one of these with a bit more colour in it. Oh, I love that. Steffi did such a great job on these. I'm very pleased and very proud of his efforts. Well, that's not very good tearing, is it? I won't win a prize for tearing. Okay. I think I kind of like that. Or do I like it more over there? No, I don't. I like it more there. And so do you know what I'm going to put there? I might put, or another book page, something like this one that's a totally different colour to these other two. So yeah, that's a, yes, this, I'm going to put this. And I actually might put it sideways to change direction. Do I want to put it like that or like that? Like that. I think I might lose just a little bit, hopefully not too much of that part. I'll overhang it so then I can trim it off. So that's that there. So we'll glue that down. The reason why I chose that book page is a totally different colour to the other one. So we've got all different sort of similar tone, similar type of colour, like beiges and blues we've got going on here, but they're different shade. I've got a little bit of coffee dyed paper there too, and I think, oh well, I might just fold that over if I can, and I'll trim that bit off. It's a bit small to fold over. Folding over would have been ideal, but I didn't do that with the others. So I think I'll put that. I think I might put it sort of not in the middle, but down a bit. I kind of like that more. Yes. So. Okay, so I'll put that there. Very nice. So that's the exterior, I like that. And then of course we'll decorate it. And then inside, Let me see. I don't know whether I might just put something like that inside. I think so. So I think what I'll do is just put my glue on here. Do I want that one or another one? That, no, this one. This is the one I'm going to put inside. Just want to make sure when I put it on that I put it. That's it. So put that over there like that. I want to put my glue here, I think. So I need to make sure I get my glue everywhere. I probably should use PVA glue, especially considering I'm running out of glue stick. I don't know if my shop opened, and we're probably only allowed one in at a time. I'm trying to avoid going to, you know, supermarket. I will eventually have to go. I'm lucky I've got a little fruit shop next door. They're only allowed total of 4 people, including the husband and wife that own it. So that means 2 clients at a time. So I'm lucky, but they don't always have milk. So is that, let me just double check again. Yes, that's the right way. So this, I'm going to put like that. Hopefully it's straight. Get this and go over it. Now that is super easy peasy, because there's a lot of other stuff to do. So we don't want to make it all complicated. There's a lot of other stuff to do. Just don't want any air bubbles, hopefully. Okay, so now I can trim this off. Very bad cutting. I'm not a good cutter today. It's just not my thing today, is it? Well, I won't cut it properly. I might just, you know, afterwards get my trimmer. That might be a good idea. Okay. It's pretty good. Pretty straight. Okay. And then how did I have it? I had folded this over, which is not a good thing to do now, but I need to get my creases back. There. And then that's going to fold. I think I want it to fold inside. Yes, that's it. Got it. And I'll sort that out a bit better afterwards. So that's that. No measuring, just eyeballed it. Just fold that. Oops, that goes that way. Just make sure it's all... See, that's not stuck down properly. Okay. And I was thinking it might be an ephemera folder, but now that I'm looking at it, it could be anything really, couldn't it? I'm now thinking little journal. What are you doing to yourself, Rachel? Let me see. Does it fit? It should fit. Oh, yes, it does fit. I need to stick that down better. Okay, it's going to be a few page journal is what it's going to be. Just need to stick this down better. So here, that means here, because it's paper, what I like to do if it's like this, it's gonna be kind of soft cover, but what I'm gonna do here is put some fabric. So I had fabric floating around somewhere before. Fabric, where have you gone? So where have you gone? Maybe here. On the floor. Oh, I didn't want to use that piece. I'll keep that for something else. Keep that for something else. That one. Got some more here. Look, I've got heaps. Okay, so let's see, what will I use? I might use this piece here. Look, it's got to rip it. That is perfect. So I only need an amount of it. I don't need all of it. Okay. Threads drive me banana. These sorts of threads drive me bananas. They really do. They just get in the way. They get under your glue and then it's lumpy and off you go. Yeah, so this is going to end up being a longer project. Can't help myself. Why can't I keep things simple? I'm probably not even on screen because I can't fit. There we go. Okay, so that goes there. Yep, that's going to go there. Just thinking, no, I think I'll use this glue. Talk about slap it together. Really. So initially I was going to do like a little ephemera folder. Maybe that's what I should do. I don't know. I like that idea as well. Right. Put that there. And I am going to stitch around that, so that's not going to be, it'll be all right. So that's nice and strong, good colour. I think that colour goes well with the rest. I probably don't know if I need a bit of fabric there as well. I'll put some in there. I definitely will put some in there. Probably don't need it. Oh yeah, I'll just, that just will make the spine invincible. That spine is going to be great because it's reinforced with fabric on both sides. Now my glue is not happy with me because I haven't been putting the lid on, so just a sec. It would help if I could find the lid. Forget it. You can see I enjoy doing that. I do enjoy it. Don't want all those threads. Okay, good. This is going to be fun. So that could even be stitched over. Have some decoration there and be stitched over and be a tuck. It could. Or it can stay like that. No, I think I'd like it more inside. I think I said that before. Okay. I might make that a tuck. I might just trim. Oh, then you lose that. I don't want to lose that. No, it's not going to be a tuck. I know. I'm going to put a little pocket there, and it's going to have a long, narrow tab. And that tag and that inspiration came from Sharon Hirth. She does lovely long tags. Okay, so my next job is to do a pocket there. Got my acetate here. I'm going to do a transparent one because I might, I wonder if I want to do one. No, I think I'll just do one here. So trim that. Why don't I put it on here, and I might go vaguely, very vaguely straight. And how wide does it need to be? So I'm just measuring two, that's 2.5 inches. So a little bit wider. I can't hold it there and cut it, I'll just have to eyeball it. That's a bit crooked. So the good thing about these plastic sleeves is they're not as invisible, if you know what I mean, as the other type of the acetate sort of packaging. So that's a little bit too wide, so I can trim it. I mean, I could be really precise and use a, you know, a cutting knife, if you know what I mean, like one of those Stanley knives we call them. And what I'm going to do here, because it slips about a bit, I'm actually just going to put a bead of glue down here, and I'll let that dry a bit, and then I'll come back and stitch the pocket. This could be total madness, this project. There we go. Okay, so that's that bit done. And then on the other bits, I was thinking I probably, here, I think I would like something lacy. I'm thinking. That's super old. That would be a little pocket. Quite like that. Or, what else do I have floating around? Decisions are the worst, as you know. Things are tangled. Oh, that's nice. I like the brown. Just a minute. Take it off that silly piece of cardboard. See, that could be like a belly band, or it could be over there and just a tuck. I think I quite like that. I'm going to trim that off there. I need my better scissors, just a sec. I'm going to grab that. And then I'll decide whether I want to keep that edge or not. So I will stitch that. I think I'm going to trim that off. Make it straight. Okay. So I'll put that there, and that's just going to be stitched down there, and it's overhanging, so I'll trim that off, and that's going to be just a side tuck there. We've got this nice tall pocket here that I have to stitch, and then I've got to decide here whether I want that or something else. Oh, and I think we might have some of this. That's just some old vintage cotton, just from one of those, you know, I was going to say placemats. They're not placemats. One of those. Oh, dearie me. Oh, I like those. They inspire me. I'm just going to put those there. What did I want to say? Those vintage tablecloths with embroideries. There we go. Got it out. So I'm just going to lean. Oh, what about a piece of this? This might be better. I'm not convinced about that. This has been taken off something, and this is the reverse side, but do I like that more? No, I don't. Okay. Leaning all the... Oh, this is one of my favourites. See, I like that more. I was going to be a little pocket. I like it that you can see in there as well. So that, yep, that's going to, even though it's short, even though it's short, I'm going to put it there, I think. Do I have anything else? No, not that. No. Got this one. That's a good one too. Very grungy. Well, they're all nice. I think I'll put that one there. Okay. So that needs to be stitched there. We can do that. Just got to move everything away from my machine. I won't stitch that yet, or will I? I don't know. Okay, papers hop out of the way. And then I think I want to decorate a little bit the front, and then I'll need to think about pages. So I might have to come back and do another video. And doing a little journal like this, I won't really need to do too many embellishments. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to zigzag all the way down, because I wanted to zigzag my fabrics in place as well. Okay, got too much stuff around me. Excuse it if you don't like sewing machines. Okay. Isn't this fun? You just make it up as you go. I like that. So I've got this here, and I probably should put that in place as I keep on going around. Might regret that decision. I probably should. No, maybe I think I'll stop here, and I'm going to start down from the bottom, because that could be a bit. I might, yeah. No, I'm going to start from there. Here, I don't want to lose any width in my pocket here, so what I'm going to do is just switch to a straight stitch. And then switch back to a zigzag. And gluing down that plastic is a great idea because it doesn't move when you sew it. Okay, so they are all stitched in place, except I have to do one more bit of stitching down the one side of the acetate pocket. I like that. Okay, and I need to trim these, and well, I may or may not trim that fabric. I have to decide, but I will trim that. Okay, and I just need to go down this bit here. Even though it's glued, I want to still stitch the pocket as well. Okay. So that is done. So let's have a look what we've got going on here. We've got that bit folds in there, and that bit folds like that. So there we go. And then when you open it, you've got a pocket here, and you've got your tuck there, and then you've got a pocket there. Okay, so that's the inside done. Still got to work on the outside. Now, I was wondering if here, well, first of all, I definitely will probably, if I don't forget, put something like that somewhere on it. But I was thinking I might I like a little pocket there to slip something in. I think I might like that. Might enjoy that. Does it cover up too much? I don't want that one. I don't know why. I mean, I am full of laces. I am full of laces, guys. And can I find what I'm imagining? No, I can't. Could have a side tuck. No, side tuck will be annoying because the stuff will fall out. Oh, there's a nice piece of doily there. Just fell into my hands. Literally just fell into my hands, it did. Oh, maybe we like a piece of doily. Oh, I like that. I do like that. Ooh, you know what's coming to mind? That could be a tuck. Tuck and a tuck. It could. Yes, why not? Okay. So to approach this, what I'm going to do is, I don't even mind if the doily goes down a bit. Clips. Clips are a good idea because it's a slippery business. Put the clips there, and it's becoming a very elaborate project, guys. I'm very sorry about that. Things just fall into my hands and ideas change. So put that there. I like that. Okay, and I'm going to zigzag it. So first I'm going to zigzag it across the bottom, and then well, I think actually, let me just have a think before I think I might stitch it down there first. I think I'll stitch it down there and down there. Do you know why? Because look, catch it gathers. So I think, yes, that's I don't want to stitch it down in my crease because I don't want to sort of weaken that, I don't know, somehow in my mind, in my weirdo mind. Okay, so I'm going to stitch down there, and then I'll stitch down the other one. And I don't mind if it overhangs a bit. I might even just, that's overhanging a bit too much, but anyway. Go across there. I don't want to stitch that shut. Yes, be mindful of that sort of thing, that you don't stitch your flap shut. No, I haven't gone over enough. If I want to have more control, sometimes I just use the little wheel on the side. Okay. And so that's sealed it in the middle. This is a bit of fun. So you can make, even though it's a bit of a more masculine kit, you can certainly make it a little bit more pretty, if you know what I mean, more feminine. I can take my clip off. You see, that was a really good idea to stitch it down the centre because it's held it firm for me. I'm not going to get any lumpy bits. Too many threads happening here. Oh, what's going on? mustn't have trimmed those off before. That's all good. That's all good. Okay, great. Oh, I'll get it to work, don't you worry. I'm a very determined person. Okay, and that's going to go in there. Now, the other thing I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do this. Oh, no, maybe I should well, I'm not going to do too much decorating on here because I'm going to have something in the tag. Now, the other thing I'm thinking, it's a little bit like that. So I'm thinking I might just put a few stitches there as well. Sorry, guys. Because, yeah, it's going to... I don't want to do any over there because then I'll stitch my other pocket shut. But I want them here. Okay, so that's going to hold that a little bit better. I can't do it on the other one. That'll be all right. Okay, so that's that. Now, here I'm going to get my crocodile again, I think. And I'm going to use my beige sari silk. Where did I put my crocodile now? I had it. We all know I had it. Here it is. Am I recording? Can you imagine if it switched off like yesterday and I didn't hear it? Now I'll be using this all the time. I can guarantee you'll all have to go and get one if you want to do the same. Oh, sorry, no, I'm only joking. Naughty me. Okay, so we've got it at about 20 centimeters, so half of 20 centimeters is 10. That wasn't hard. Okay, 10, and I need the big one, which is that one. This is the part I don't like, where I might mess it up. Oh no, that's pretty good. I think I'd like it just to go in. In theory, you're supposed to use this thing, but it's hard to see, and that's what I wanted to say. It's hard to get it to move just a little bit. That's good. Okay, bit off, but doesn't matter. Okay, and then I've got bronze color here. I think I'll use the bronze color, or I've got this turquoisey blue that I like too. Oh, which do I like more? Oops, I dropped it on the floor. I'll grab another one. That one and that one. I think I like the blue. Or black. Oh, what a ding dong. I should use the same colour, the gunmetal sort of silvery sort of colour, so it matches the pouch. That's what I should do. I didn't even need to waste time thinking about it, did I? Okay, that's good. So that will hold that, and that will be able to have some nice sari silk in there as a closion. I like that. I might put something here. Yes, so I think I'm going to have a little think about that now that we've done that. What a bit of fun. Oh, no, I keep wanting to do that, but that's how I want it. Okay, so I'm going to have a little think about that, and that is going to slip in here. Let's see if it fits. Better fit. I have to trim it down. Oh, it does. So look, it's going to go in there. That's going to be lovely. And that will go there, and that will have the same sari silk. And it's like you mailed it. Not too much going on here, but I don't want to exaggerate. Or do we? Can't tell like that. Quite like that. Or down here. Let me just trim this. This piece is already trimmed off. Down there. Could be quite nice. Could be quite nice. Oh gosh, I can't help myself. Where has it gone? Oh, I know. I put it in here, I think. Methinks. Here it is. Oh, this is my favourite. I do have a few other bits of this. Oh, I like that. That's what's going to happen. That is it. Trim that bit off. I can use that somewhere else. Get my glue. I've got to find my lid. in this day and age, we can't afford, well, not in any day and age really, but in this day and age in particular where it's hard, movements are hard, can't afford to have your glue dry out. The other nice thing, I know I keep going on about my PVA, but I really do like it. Is the other nice thing about it is that it's not expensive. It's a very inexpensive glue to buy and very efficient. Isn't that pretty? Now I like it more. Yeah, and I think I'm going to put that. You might disagree, but I think I'll put it there. Yeah. Okay, and that will go there. I do like that. So I really am making it up as I go. I like that now. I wasn't as happy with it before. I wasn't mad about that stamping. I like that stamping more. So there we go. We've fixed up the faux pas. So that's that. That's that. I love that. That paper is really beautiful. And then in here, oh, we've got this. And so I have to finish this. Cool. Really nice. Okay, that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll finish, well, we won't finish, but we will. It's not going to be a huge project, but it's bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I actually thought I was just doing the envelope, but now I'm doing stuff to go in the envelope, and the stuff going in the envelope has become more elaborate. So, but it is a lot of fun to do that. So, yeah. So the pocket here, pocket there. So we can put, you know, something cute in there. I've got to decide what to put in there. So yeah, that's a bit of fun. I wonder with this one, I might just put a little bit of glue there because we don't want it sliding out. We don't want it sliding out sideways. Yeah. The other one I was able to stitch. So put a bit of glue there. And then this one, I want something bigger than that in there. That's too small, but just to give you an idea. Okay, so that's that project. We'll get on with it tomorrow. And, oh, I think I threw my other glue lid out as well. What a ding-dong. Okay, right, there it is. And I'll find the other one. Okay, so thank you for watching. I'm going to go off and cook dinner now, and I will see you again soon. Bye.